Hello everyone, it's me, the Milkman, and this is the second episode of Milk Review. Now, for the first episode, I decided to review something everyone knows, something simple, and that's vanilla malt milk. That's the classic. Now, we're getting into the real good stuff. This episode, we're reviewing one of my personal favourite flavoured milks, which I don't even know if this is going to be controversial or not. I like this flavour more than any other flavour out there. Strawberry, banana, chocolate, none of those are as good as caramel milk. I've always liked caramel flavoured things. Like, as a child, I always had more of a taste for caramel than chocolate, and that has stuck with me up until this day. I don't know what it is about caramel milk that I like most, but there's just something about just the unadulterated sweet taste that just makes me happy every time I drink caramel milk. So, let's get started. If you haven't seen my previous episode, I rate milk based on four criteria: the look of the packaging, the look of the milk itself, the smell of the milk, and the taste. All rated out of 10 each for a total score of 40. So let's get started with the first test. And personally, just like the previous milk, it's the same brand, but I might actually get into detail on why I like these bottles. There's something about having the milk showing from the bottom and the top that is just so inviting to me. You have the strip of paper that tells you what it is, what the ingredients, the calorie count, all that. But if you have it all hidden, there's just something just uninviting that I just don't like. So being able to see the actual milk while also having a logo that has a similar colouring scheme to actual milk just really makes me happy. And I really like the colour. I find that the brown with the pictures of the caramel, if you can see, just really complements each other more so than the vanilla malt. So I'm going to have to give this probably a 9.5. I just think it can be a bit too cluttered with everything going on. You know, you've got the picture of the caramel, you've got the classic logo, the Dairy Farmers logo, and a bunch of writing that makes it a bit too cluttered. Very good so far, just could be a little more sharp. Now, to pour. Now that the pouring is done, it is time for the smell test. And you know what? I love the smell of caramel. There's just, again, the absolute just sweet smell to it is just alluring. I do have to admit, this brand smells very, very rich. So I'm hoping the taste isn't as rich as the smell. But I think I have to give the smell probably a 9 out of 10. Could be a little less rich of a smell. Like as soon as you smell it, it hits you a lot. I would like a smell that just kind of hit you a bit but lingered. But that's perfectly fine. Now, for the look, I have to say, this is where it docks a few points, because really, through the glass, it doesn't look too much different than what the vanilla malt looks like. And on top, it's just a brownish colour. Like, the vanilla malt was boring. This is more on a dirtier looking side, which caramel, I get it. I just, when it's outside of the packaging and you don't have the bright colours of the logo to contrast, it just doesn't look as good. So I'm going to have to give this one a 7 out of 10. Still good, just could have been a lot more vibrant, a lot less muddy colouring. But believe me, if this is as good as it smells, then we're in for a treat. And now, for the taste test. That's a 10. Like, spoiling it now, that's an absolute 10. I love caramel. It's just really, really good milk. You would have to try it real, real hard to screw up caramel milk. And that was amazing. That just was the right amount of sweetness, didn't hit too hard, wasn't weak. You know, I'm still tasting it now. Like, it's perfect. I'm like, it's a 10. Done. Signed, sealed, delivered. Like, I wish I had more to say, but that's really it. It's just great, great milk. And this is coming from a milk connoisseur. So, to wrap it all up, I gave the packaging a 9.5. I gave the look an 8 out of 10. I gave the smell a 9 out of 10. And I gave the taste a 10 out of 10. That leaves us with 36.5 out of 40. Just near perfection. Next week, I'll be talking about strawberry milk, which I have no real thoughts on because I haven't really tried much strawberry milk. So, who knows? I might hate it, I might love it. Let's hope that it's just a fantastic milk that I've just slept on. Until next time, see you later. And remember, drink lots of milk. Thank you. Bye.